Well, hello and welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial is on Aqua. The website is WithAQUA.com. Now, this website is an amazing website as a voice-to-native text editor. So you can dictate, you can edit and transform your dictation into different forms of a document. Well, we're going to go through some of the features of this website before we actually go into the performance of it. Of course, some of the features are really amazing. What you said to what you want. For example, here we have the example. Remember that the meeting is on Thursday, Friday. Now, when you say that, of course, you actually meant Friday finally. And if you have a smart assistant that is taking notes, you wouldn't necessarily want it to say Thursday, Friday. That's why the implicit correction feature is great. So it says, remember that the meeting is on Friday. So it doesn't take note of all the errors. Rather, it summarizes it in a nice way as a dictation. And also, you could play with some of the quotes. As you see, the other feature here uses context to insert quotes. So you say, imagination is more important than knowledge. Albert Einstein. Put quotes on that. So the traditional dictation softwares in some cases would actually put quotes on that in your dictation. However, Aqua differentiates when you're dictating or when you're actually giving a command. So what it does here is what you can see right now. It puts it in quotes, and there you have it. That's exactly what you would want in an AI-powered assistant for note-taking. And then you have the transform option, and we have an example here. Looking at my day, I need to follow up on Mark, return the Amazon package, and then send my notes on the lunch around to the team. And you can make this a to-do list. Now, of course, again, it doesn't take this last part of it as part of the dictation. It takes it smartly as a command. So it turns it to a to-do list and lists it out for you. So it transforms your dictation into a list. And then, of course, there is a good competition here. You can see the benchmark table, Aqua Voice with other examples or with other AI assistants. And it actually does this survey in 4 categories. And in 3 out of 4 of the categories, Aqua comes first, which is good. And so we're going to actually try it out. Now, of course, we talked about the features, and they nicely say here that it's a 0.05 word error rate. And the other features, and we've seen that it's quite fluid on its rewrite, rephrasing, and putting things into proper perspective. And we can also see that it can fill the blanks and other things that would make this very practical for your daily use. And of course, it says its pricing is $10 a month, and it gives us just 1,000 words for free. So in this tutorial, we're going to make very good use of less than 1,000 words to show you just how it works. So let's go ahead and sign up. And now we're signed up. Of course, you could use your Gmail account to sign up for this, and that's what we've done. It's quite simple and straightforward, just following the steps. And now we have the main dashboard of Aqua. Welcome to Aqua. Your docs will appear here, and we have it's a nice and simple interface. You have new, and it's going to be a blank document, and you could also start with your voice here, and it shows you the meter of how many words you actually have left. So we're going to be smart with this. We're going to, of course, we're not going to speak up to 1,000 words. We're just going to show you in some examples of just what you can do with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to see if I could do something similar with the examples they showed. And I'm going to click on this, start voice. Of course, it's going to make use of my microphone, so I'm going to allow that to happen. And now I'm making a tutorial on Aqua with WithAQUA.com. Well, I'm trying to see how good this website is, and I'm going to try to mention some of the features that it has. So Aqua helps you to take dictations to another level. And it also helps you to summarize your mistakes so you don't have them written. You could make this a list. So I just clicked on stop. It changed from green to red. And we can see here that that's amazing, right? So of course I said, and now I'm making a tutorial, blah, blah, blah. And then I talked about the features. I made 2 features, and at the end, I actually asked it to make a list of it, and it has done just that. So there are many ways you can actually use this, and we're gonna try one more example. Of course, we've used 136 words. So words are not cheap, right? So we're going to use another example, like the quotes that it said, and I'm just going to think of something. I remember thinking about my life the other day, and then I realized a very important proverb. Life is what you make it to be. This quote was made by XYZ. And then we can see another example. I remember thinking about my life the other day, and then I realized a very important proverb. Life is what you make it to be. This quote was made by XYZ. Have you noticed that I didn't actually tell it to make it in quotes? I actually said this quote was made by XYZ, and then it knows that I've just made a quote. So it's really, really effective. It's really smart, and there are many things you can do if you like to. I have currently made 215 words, and I'll just kindly ask you to let me use the rest of this word for myself. So go ahead and give it a try and have fun with it and increase your productivity.